The Livingston Sunrise Rotary is inviting everybody to Midnight in the Tropics. That's going on this Saturday, the 16th annual dinner dance, to raise funds for community youth and projects that include Connection House and Reaching Higher. And the founder of Reaching Higher is joining us here in the studio. We welcome Susie Dahlmann. Good morning, Susie.
Hey, good morning.
Now this is a big event coming up for area youth, and let's tell folks a little about what Reaching Higher is all about.
Reaching Higher is it's an amazing course. It's a leadership course that helps kids reach their full potential. And our tagline is the power of hope and the skills to cope. So it's a character-building class that helps kids be stronger and create a better and brighter future.
Now, this is a leadership training program targeting middle and high school students who are in need of that kind of guidance.
Well, I always say, John, everybody's in need. You know, we say no one needs our class when everyone deserves it.
She's eyeing me when she says that.
I was just going to say, is there,
you know
is there
what?
a class
it's
for
true,
DJs that act like they're 14?
You know, I say all kids are at risk. You know, it's a leadership course for all students because it's a life skills. It's bringing, you know, good morals, integrity, and integrity back to our kids. And a lot of that's been lost.
No, I was just going to say that being lost with all the movies and the TV. I mean, it's a lot different now than it was 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, as far as what's out there, and the internet a big part of that. So it's got to be even a greater challenge.
It's a huge challenge, and that's why our program has doubled in the last couple of years. Because you know what, you can't go into one of our classes and watch these kids open their hearts. It's a confidential situation. And 25 kids are in a circle with 2 teachers and 5 mentors from the community, people that volunteer their time to give. A lot of the Rotarians have been involved in our program. You can't be forever changed by the way these kids are hurting inside and what they're able to share. And when they share it, they're able to go forward and look for new possibilities for the future.
Now, I know kids probably come in, or I'm imagining that kids come into this environment, this course, probably with some walls built up around them. And it must be difficult to get through that so they do open up.
And you know what? That's why the walls are high and they're strong. And they have a lot of reasons for that because of the traumas and the different things they've gone through. But you know what? They walk in the room and they go, whoa, what's happening in here? Because it's very upbeat, it's very positive, it's very interactive, it's all experiential. And the kids get to, the unique part about our course is the kids, each child gets to speak for 2 minutes every week on a certain topic. And what we do is we gradually build trust. And when that trust is built, wow, the walls come down and these kids open up, and I'm going to tell you what they share is.
No, are some of these kids going to be at the event Saturday night?
3 of them will be speaking at the event.
And that'll be give you a little sample of and the progress these kids have made. I'm sure they're going to talk about as well.
Oh yeah, it's life changing. It really is. It's amazing to see it. You know, I always say where there is great love, there's always miracles. And these mentors, you know, they support the kids through the whole 9 weeks, and it's based on spaced repetition training, creating lasting life change. So it's not a quick fix; it's a journey. And after our class is done at the schools, we have a sustainable student support piece, which the counselors meet once a month with the kids to keep them strong. So this is about building new habits for a better future.
Now, you've worked with a number of schools and districts in the area for 16 years, you said.
16 years, yeah. It was a dream of mine to support kids. I was a school teacher for 25 years in Walled Lake. I taught an empowerment course for 15 years, a leadership course for 15 years to corporations. And my heart was always with kids, so I brought it back to kids.
So the curriculum that you developed, I mean, has it developed over the 16 years, kind of as you've gone along?
Sure. It's always developing, and we're always looking to better our curriculum. But it was developed actually by myself, and because I was a trainer and teacher and motivator for years. And my greatest gift in my life is encouragement. And so I am able to encourage the kids to make better choices. And so myself and another teacher from Brighton High School, Linda Hannaford, and myself developed the course. And it's always changing. We're always better in it. In fact, a year ago we rewrote the curriculum. So it's stronger than ever, and it's dynamic and powerful, and it's life-changing for these kids.
Now, where do you get the referrals for the kids? How do they find out about the course, or how are they referred to it?
It's a great question, John. It's through the counselors in the schools. Actually, the counselors, the teachers, for some reason, kids are losing their zip and their skip and their glide and their stride, I always say. You know, for some reason, they aren't reaching their full potential. It can be a lot of different reasons. You know, certainly our kids are faced with a lot in the world today. Just keeping up is enough. sometimes they're just apathetic because they just can't keep up, so they give up.
Yeah, it is hard when you find yourself behind everybody else and
Yeah.
trying to get that steam up. After a while, you just throw your hands up in the air, and that's one of the reasons for this course.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of self-confidence, so they don't see a way that they can go through it. So we show them how they can do it I always say by an inch it's ascension, by an inch it's ascension, by a yard it's hard. So we just take them little by little.
And of course, to run this course, and as complicated it is, complex as it is, obviously costs money.
Yes, it does.
And that's what the
Yes.
event Midnight in the Tropics
Right.
is all about, to make sure this is a big fundraiser for you guys.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Actually, Midnight in the Tropics last year was the STEAM money that started our first class at Howell High School, and we're not only at Howell High School now, but we're also at Highlander Way and Parker Middle School, and we're at 3 schools in Brighton. So, without this money, it is huge for us. We're not able to without the community support, we're not able to do what we do, and so we're more than grateful, and it's such a great event. I don't think there's anything more important than sowing seeds into our youth, because they're our future.
Yeah. Well, and the people, if they have a passion for this, or just a community supporter in general, they can obviously take part in Midnight in the Tropics this Saturday at the Johnson Center at Clear University. It's going to be a fun night. I'm sure a passionate night and an inspiring night as well.
Yeah, and we're grateful. We're deeply grateful. So I would encourage everybody to come out. A lot of great people that are surround our organization, surround, the Rotary, and they're doing great things for the youth of our community, and I think this is really important.
And I like the Tropics theme because you are giving away a trip to the Caribbean, but it's going to be in the 20s this weekend. Folks might want to get a little bit of the tropical feel, or get a little tropical fever,
Absolutely.
too. So if you'd like to check it out, we have information on our website at WHMI.com in the events section. We got the dinner and the dancing, the inspirational speaking. Anything else that's going to be happening throughout the night?
You know what? I think they're going to auction off some wonderful gifts.
All right. That sounds great.
There's always a lot of fun when all these people are involved, because they're fun people doing great work.
All right. Giving back to the community, and that's what it's all about. We appreciate you stopping by, Susie, and continued success with reaching higher.